Hi guys, Melissa here. We are going to be doing a 6-month review on my beautiful Bottega Veneta Arco bag in the size small. As I stated, I got this bag about 6 months ago. I have done a first impressions video and I will link it down below for you guys. My thoughts about this bag have slightly changed since doing that video, but before I jump into some pros and cons, I want to quickly go over some of the stats with you guys. Okay, so first up, the Arco bag does come in 3 different sizes. It comes in a mini size, which comes with a crossbody strap. And fun fact, I originally bought the mini size and returned it for the size small. And then it also comes in a size medium. The mini size retails for $3,200. And then the size small retails for $4,000. So that is a $800 jump from the mini size to the size small, and then the size medium retails for $4,500. So from the size small to the size medium, it is $500 jump. Now for me personally, that is a pretty big, hefty price jump between sizes, but I will say that the size small, medium, and mini are quite a big difference. The medium bag is actually really large, and it's actually my favorite size, but retailing at $4,500, that is above my price point and I cannot do it. The Arco bag is made out of 100% calfskin leather, which is very smooth, very soft, and very supple. And the interior is made out of a suede lining, sort of. It doesn't have an actual lining in it. It just has, each leather panel has a lining in there. So I want to quickly show you guys how I have mine stuffed, and that way I can take the stuffing out. I do feel like this is very important. Sorry about that beeping. It is my coffee pot, and yes, it is nighttime and I'm drinking coffee. It's just who I am. But as you guys can see, I have this bag very stuffed, and that's because the bag is so soft. I am worried about it losing its shape over time. So I got all these pieces in here, and they're just lined up straight up straight vertically up. I can't speak today. That way it doesn't push this out too far or misshapen the bag at all. So if you see it from the side, it's not misshapen. You can see it right there. So let me take the stuffing out and we can go over the bag. Okay, I have taken all of the stuffing out, and now I can show you guys that it does not have an interior lining. So inside of the bag, you can see each leather piece is woven together, has suede on the backing of it, but it doesn't have an actual lining in the inside. So you can see it a little bit better there with the suede on the back. It does have one interior pocket, which is a loose pocket, so it's kind of just out and flapping around. You can see it's just got a slip pocket here, and then it's got a zipper pocket back here. This is where I keep my little authenticity card and care package. The little tab doesn't say anything on it, but right here it says Bottega Veneta made in Italy. That's the only pocket on the interior. Now as far as the strap goes, it is 2 thin shoulder straps, which are actually fastened together with a button here. So you can choose to unfasten them, but then they become a little bit wobbly, as you can see there. But I usually keep mine fastened. I don't find that they get in the way with them fastened together. But when you have something really large in the inside, it can be a little bit cumbersome to take it out when you've got these straps together. It can sort of get in the way, just very slightly. Now the bag is woven all the way around, including the sides and the back, and it does have little feet on the bottom of the back, but I feel like the corners kind of hang down further than the feet. If you see there, you can't even see the feet poking down, but you can see the corners of the bag poking down. So I don't understand what the point of feet are when the corners poke out further than the actual feet do. Now that we've done a quick little overview of the bag, let's go over some of the pros, starting with the shoulder straps. Even though these are very thin shoulder straps, they're actually very comfortable on your arm. This bag itself isn't very heavy at all, especially because it's not lined. It does have the suede interior, but that's the backing of the leather pieces. So it's not got a lining in there. So it is pretty lightweight. It does feel like a luxurious bag. It doesn't feel cheap or you know what I'm saying, where some bags feel really light and they start to feel a little bit cheap. That's not the case with this bag, but it does fit comfortably on your shoulder. Even when you have it packed full, I don't find that it is too heavy on my shoulder. Speaking of the bag packed full, you can fit all of your essentials in here very, very easily. I do feel that I need to note that when you have the bag open like this, it does fit more in there than when you close it up. So when you close it, you're gonna see that it actually pulls the front flap inward and it takes up some of the room inside. So this no longer is as open as it once was, but it still fits all of my essentials in there very, very easily with no problem at all. Another pro that I would like to mention is the fact that this is a versatile bag. Even though it is only a shoulder bag, I say only because I actually like to carry this bag top handle. I find that the straps are a perfect length. So you can fit this over your shoulder even with a big chunky coat, and it fits very, very comfortably, especially because this tapers up so it doesn't like dig into your armpit at all, and it's not too bulky at the top. But it also looks really cute as a top handle bag because the straps aren't drastically long. So I feel like this little aspect of the straps and the length is a really good feature of the bag. Another thing that I feel like makes this bag a little bit versatile is the fact that you can carry it just like this, which I like to call it my basket bag because it looks a little bit like a basket to me when it is pulled out like this. And I actually prefer the look of it like this. But you can also tuck it in and use it just strictly as a tote bag. And both ways work very, very well. Both ways are really cute. I personally prefer the look of it pulled out. I also love the fact that the Bottega Veneta Arco bag doesn't have logos all over it. In fact, most of Bottega Veneta's bags are very understated and underrated in my opinion. I have never ever seen anybody at all ever carry a Bottega Veneta bag here in person in the state that I live in. And I've especially never seen anybody carry the Arco bag. I feel like it's very unique, it's understated, and nobody knows that it's a luxury bag unless you know it's a luxury bag. If you guys like this kind of content, if you like luxury bag reviews and unboxings, definitely consider subscribing to my channel. I also have a Instagram, which is always linked down below in the description box, where I do a lot of styling and outfit tips based around my luxury bags. So if you like that type of content, definitely consider following me over there. But let's get into some of the nitty-gritty stuff and some of the cons. Although I don't have a lot of cons about this bag, I do have a couple that are kind of a big deal. The first one is that this bag gets dirty. If you guys haven't checked out my first impression video, I will link it down below for you guys because I do have a little clip of how dirty this bag can get in that video. Unfortunately, I don't have the clip anymore to share with you guys. But this bag, especially here on these little things, gets very, very dirty. If I just use this bag once or twice, this whole thing is lined with a line of dirt. And I've even got a little stain on mine. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on camera, but I think it's just because of the neon orange color that I chose. So it might not be all of the Bottega Veneta bags, but I definitely have to worry about this bag in particular. And another thing that I want to note is that it has some peeling. So right here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. No, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but on the edges of the little leather flaps, it does have some peeling going on, and I need to take it back to Bottega Veneta and see if that is normal because I don't feel like that should be happening. It's also a very soft and supple leather, so I actually have a tiny, tiny, tiny little nick right here. So I don't know when that happened. I don't know how it happened. But because of the leather being so soft and supple, it definitely has a little nick on there. Since we're on the topic of how soft and supple this bag is, that is another con for me. If you look at the resale market and you check out this bag, especially in the larger sizes, you can see that a lot of them are misshapen. And that's why I make sure to stuff my bag perfectly, have everything nicely aligned, and I usually have this flap, or not usually, I always have this flap inside because I don't want this to permanently be pushed in like that by storing it. So make sure if you do choose to buy this bag that you store it correctly. Another thing to keep in mind when buying the Arco bag is that it does not sell very well, resell very well. So you can actually find this bag on the resale market for usually under $2,000. I often see them going for as low as $1,600. Now that is a pro and a con. It's a pro for the buyer because if you want to buy this bag, you don't have to spend $4,000 on it like I did. I spent $3,800. It's gone up $200 in the last 6 months. But you can buy this bag on the pre-loved market for about $1,600 to $2,000. But that kind of sucks for someone like me because if I wanted to resell mine, I'm definitely not going to get my money back. I'm probably not even going to get half of what I paid for back for this bag. Another thing that I would like to note, and for me personally, this is a con, it may not be a con for you, is Bottega Veneta in general with all of their bags, different sizes come in different colors. So what I mean by that is the size small might have 5 or 6 different colors, and then the size medium has 5 or 6 different colors, and only maybe one of those would overlap. So they don't come in the same color. So let's say you like the size small in a beautiful, or you like the size small, you like the size of the small, but you fall in love with a color of the medium size and you can't get that color in a size small. So you're either going to have to give up the size or give up the color that you want, or just not get the bag in general. So I really wish that Bottega Veneta made all of their bags available in all of the colors because they do colors so beautifully and so well, and it's such a shame that someone might have to settle on a size or a color because they don't offer the color and size that they want. Okay, so now let's go over my final thoughts. Do I recommend this bag? Well, I do. If you're gonna buy this bag, I would say definitely buy it on the pre-loved market. For me personally, this bag is not worth $4,000. It does fit all of my essentials. It's very practical and it's very comfortable. So for me, I definitely think it's a bag to look into. But when you can get it for $1,600 versus $4,000, don't buy it brand new, buy it pre-loved. Bottega Veneta doesn't typically come with a box. They just come in a dust bag, so there's really no real reason why you would want to buy it brand new. You can get a brand new one from the pre-loved market for $1,600, so I would definitely go that route. I would not buy a brand new one. I have actually filmed this video 3 or 4 different times tonight, and something keeps on going wrong, something with my camera, with my lighting, with my Rugrats, all the things. So if I missed anything, if I forgot something, if I said it in the first video but forgot to say it in this video, I really do apologize. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I can for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like this type of content and give my video a thumbs up if you found it useful or entertaining. And I'm going to have a video linked here for you guys to check out next. Bye guys.